I just recently returned from an 8-day trip to Israel with 120 8th graders on the Taam Yisrael program. Literally translated a taste of Israel, this trip represented the first Israel experience for most of the 8th graders, and for all of them, it was the first time that they traveled to Israel with people their own age, as opposed to with their families. One of the most powerful moments was on the last night, when in the desert, we took a few minutes to reflect together and then stand by ourselves to pray. With the sand in our feet and the thousands of stars above us, we shared with each other how powerful the week had been and what we had hoped for when we returned. One student commented that the wind was timed perfectly for that moment when we were looking out in the distance. It felt like God was really there. There could not have been a better way to wrap up the experience. While I was on the trip, I observed these young students exploring their Jewish identity and what it will look like as they enter high school. These children are in transition and are beginning to become full-fledged adult leaders in our community. These Jewish experiences are critical because it helps shape our youth's identity as they become leaders in our world. In this week's parshat, Terumah, we learn about the two kruvim, or cherubs that protect and shelter the ark. What exactly are these kruvim? One of the most well-known understandings is found in the Talmud, which explains that the word kruv is comprised of the prefix ki, like, plus the Babylonian word raviyah, a young child. This notion of the kruvim being faces of children is manifested in Michelangelo's Kruvim in the Sistine Chapel. The kruvim, the angelic beings with faces of young children, are at the center of the Mishkan, the place where God's presence is most felt. Similarly, these 120 8th graders who just returned from Israel are the center of our Jewish community. They are not only our future, they are also our present. I hope that many of you seek out our impressive youth and ask them about their experiences. They have returned from Israel as more mature young adults, preparing to become the core and center of our Jewish community. I pray that we can see them and all of our youth as the faces of the kruvim, the angels that protect that which is most central to the Jewish people. Shabbat Shalom.
צור מי שלא אכלנו, צור מי שלא אכלנו, צור מי שלא